All right, so what's going on, you guys? We're back at it with another January 13th NFL first look. I was gonna look at NBA as well, but there weren't really many props out yet, so decided to just skip that. But speaking of NBA, 1-1 on picks yesterday. I just don't get it anymore. Zach Levine over 29.5 PRA cashed pretty easily. He had 25 points. He was dishing the ball pretty early, so that was a easy cash. Clint Capella, same thing as the last game against the Pacers. It just turned into a blowout. They're just terrible. Um, Not much else to say. Just going to be doing NFL for tomorrow. I'm going to post another video for the games on Sunday as well, just to try to get a little bit of an edge there. Um, Sorry, one sec. So before we jump into that, I want to show you guys. Um, I want to show you guys Stochastics Pick'em Pro tool. So this is what I use to help make my YouTube content. So you just, you can sort it by over under matchups. So it shows the three games here. Definitely worth using if you're trying to use them on Prize Picks, Underdog, Sleeper, Parlay Play, even if it's just a sports books and you just want to, make a parlay or whatever. But definitely worth the investment. At least try it out, see if you make some money on those apps, and if not, just cancel then. But that's about it. So let's just jump into this. So the first prop we're gonna go with is actually right here, so it's perfect. I'm gonna go with Amari Cooper over 76.5 receiving yards. Houston ranks 23rd. Um, this is minus 115 on DraftKings, and it's at 75.5. Um, they give up a lot of passing yards to obviously opposing quarterbacks. 228 on the road, but overall in this season it's been 234. The last note I wrote down, I just wrote down Joe Flacco, just because of how insane he's been. Getting the ball to him and Njoku as well. I mean, it's playoffs time now, so I mean, this is kind of the point in time where you throw it to your best receivers. If you're obviously like this game should be pretty pass heavy as well. Um, just by the way that Flacco's been performing, as well as Amari Cooper. Cleveland 2-point favorites over under 44.5, so I expect some big things out of Amari Cooper. The second prop we're gonna go with is Isaiah Isaiah Pacheco over 65.5 rushing yards. Miami gives up an average of 118 on the road. He got 66 in his last matchup. I did see something about the weather is gonna just be kind of crappy. It's gonna be like I don't even remember. I think with wind chill it's gonna be like minus like negative 20 degrees. The wind is going to be 15 to 20 miles an hour or something like that. So I expect this to be like a run heavy game. I mean, it's Miami. I kind of understand that front line is pretty solid, but the way that I think about with these bets, like kind of like I'm assuming we all want it to happen, but if he can just break out a good run, like at the start of the game or at any point in the game, let's just say early on, breaks off a 30, 40-yard run, something like that. He's going to get the carries. Let's actually see what his projection is. Do they not have it? I was going to see what the rushing attempts were. In the last game against Miami, though, he had 16 rushing attempts. So, I mean, if he gets to that number, I think that he can cash this. Maybe gets like breaks that, gets like 18, 19 roughly here or there. So Kansas City 4.5 point favorites over under 43.5. So Just gonna go with these two here. We're just gonna do 10 just because I have promo money and Prize Picks has been kicking my ass recently. And that'll just about do it here. So kind of like I always say, you can tail on Prize Picks, underdog, sleeper, parlay play. You can parlay them or straight bet them on the sports books. And I'll see you in the next video.